Hi guys, it's so bright today and warm. I've been basking in the sunshine while recording this video. And if you looked at my previous video, I was actually talking about weather-related vocabulary. And I promised you that I will make a longer video about summer and rainy at least because we have those two seasons in Indonesia. Now you might think, why bother? It might sound odd, but actually English speakers talk about weather all the time. Sometimes as a small talk to people that you have just met, and like a conversation starter.
Well, hey, Leah, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm just out enjoying the summer weather in the city. You never know how long it'll be.
Yeah, I love summer in Chicago. Last year was on a Friday.
No kidding. Yeah, so you have to enjoy it while you can. It'll be pretty crappy tomorrow.
Now there's one important thing that we have to know before I start to explain some common phrases about the weather is that you always start the phrase with the word it. Okay, it's really sunny today. It's been raining a lot these days. So we usually start the phrase with the word it. So it refers to the weather. Okay? So if you listen closely to my previous video, I told you that it was a very shiny day. Now if the sun shines so bright that sometimes you can't see things, can we say that it's so shiny? Now, actually the word shiny is usually used for an object that reflects the sunshine. Okay? So you could say that your shoes is shiny, my watch is perhaps shiny. But to say that it's shiny today, instead we can just say that it's so bright today. The sun shines so bright that I can't see you, for example. Okay, so let's review some weather related vocabulary about sunny. Okay, if I'm standing right here all day, then in the UK that would be great because in the UK, although we have sun, there's still a lot of wind. But here in Jakarta, if I'm standing here for an hour, I would be all sweaty because it's so hot that sometimes English speakers say it's scorching hot. Okay, in Indonesian we call it menyengat. Okay, panas yang menyengat, scorching hot, boiling hot. Sometimes if we're lucky enough, we could have a little bit wind. If the wind comes stronger and stronger, then you could say that I'm starting to get chilly. It means that you start to feel cold. Okay, and now I'm moving towards the rain. Now whenever the sky gets cloudy or overcast and it starts to rain a bit, you could say that it's spitting. Okay, like when you're spitting, it's very tiny bit of water. When it gets a bit harder but less than raining, so more than spitting, less than raining, you could say that it's drizzling. It's very common in Britain as well. So drizzling is a light rain. But what if the rain gets harder? In this case, you might get caught in a heavy rain. Okay, so you could say it's raining hard now. It's raining heavily outside. Now, brace yourself because there are some common phrases for heavy rain in either British or American English. The first one is it's raining cats and dogs. Okay, cats and dogs? Really? Well, we definitely don't see cats and dogs coming down from the sky. Okay, but really it's just an idiom. Okay, peribahasa. So it doesn't literally mean cats and dogs. You could say it's raining cats and dogs, but you never say it's raining dogs and cats. Okay, be careful, cats and dogs. Now another common term is it's pouring. Okay, pouring? You mean pouring like this? It's actually taken from the word pouring because when you're pouring liquid, it basically comes in a larger amount. Actually, pouring doesn't only apply for rain. For instance, I could say that my sweat is always pouring down every time I do Zumba for more than 15 minutes. So other phrases you could say about heavy rain, it's steaming, it's bucketing down, all British. Or sometimes in America you could say that it's really coming down out there. The phrasal verb come down means to fall from the sky in a very large amount. Okay? Now, what if the rain gets harder and even heavier and you got a very strong wind? Okay? Then in this case you could say that you get caught in storm. Alright? And sometimes when you get caught in storm, you could see that the rain no longer falls vertically, but it actually falls slightly horizontally. And that is why there is the phrase of it's raining sideways. Okay? It's really annoying when you're walking. Now, you might not have been caught in a storm, but I bet you have experienced a downpour. Downpour? Just imagine you're walking down the street on a nice sunny weather, and suddenly it gets cloudy and a large amount of rain comes down and you get soaked and wet. Now that is called a downpour. In fact, there has been a lot of downpour recently in Jakarta. And so what if the downpour happens more than once in a day? Means that it's sunny, rainy, it's been raining on and off. Okay, it's starting, stopping, starting again over a period of time. So if you get lucky and you have your umbrella with you, you might be safe and you don't get wet. But if you're like me, who's lazy to take umbrella with you wherever you go, you might get soaked or drenched in the rain. Okay, so in this case, after you get soaked and then you want to tell a friend, you could say, I can't meet you right now because my clothes are all wet. I just got drenched in a downpour. Okay, so that's all the weather-related vocabulary that I want to say in this video. Well, it's been a lot of phrases already. So let's recap from the very first phrase. It's sunny, it's bright, the sky is clear, but then it could get cloudy or the sky is overcast. And then if it starts to rain a very tiny bit, you could say it's spitting. And if it gets a bit harder, you could say it's drizzling. But if it's raining heavily, then you could say a few phrases like it's raining cats and dogs, it's pouring, it's steaming, it's bucketing down, it's really coming down out there, or it's raining heavily outside. Are you sure you want to walk out now? Meanwhile, if you're walking down in a sunny day, but suddenly you get showered with large amounts of rain, then you could say it's a downpour. And if it happens more than once over a period of time, you could say it's been raining on and off these days. If you're lucky enough, you have your umbrella with you, you will not get wet or soaked or drenched. If you don't, and you get caught in a terrible storm, then you might as well run to the nearby berteduh. What is berteduh in English? Now the challenge for you, could you try to make 3 different sentences using the weather-related vocabulary that you have just learned?